Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're here tonight at Survival Kit Gallery at West 78th Street Studios, and we're here with Alex Tapie. Thanks for talking with us, Alex.
Hello.
So you and Brian Straw have started this Survival Kit Gallery a while back. Talk about why you started it. It's kind of an interesting story, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it was really a practical decision for us because we're both artists and musicians, and we needed a space that we could both, work out of and maybe approach from a business aspect. So we found the space at 78th Street, and we had friends here who had developed some businesses, and the opportunity came up to get into this space, which we had always wanted. And the reason it's called Survival Kit is because it was kind of a joke that we could have everything we needed. We could work and have a gallery space here.
So you guys you're living here, right? You officially, I hope we can say that. And you also have all your work, visual artwork, and Brian's a musician, right? So talk about all the different art forms that you guys are doing here.
Well, I have a fine art background. And I'm a visual artist. I'm a little bit on and off about it, but I'm mainly a curator now. And Brian and I are both musicians. We have a band together, and we both work on our separate projects, so we use the space for both of those things. Brian also uses the space as a recording studio, and he records a lot of local musicians.
So we're actually looking over your shoulder here at the space that he uses. He's got a control room, and he's got some spaces where he puts the musicians. You're getting ready for a band here at your opening, right? And then he uses this big gallery. And then you do the curating for the art gallery space?
Yeah, yes, I do. And I also use it as a studio space for my own visual art.
Talk about your own work, your own visual artwork, what you're interested in.
Well, actually, my background was more in kind of installation and performance work. So the jump from doing that years ago into running a social, a gallery space and curating shows and running a kind of collaborative space where I'm thinking about who to pair together, and also having a space where there's music and combining both mediums, music and art, together is part of my background. So,
well, what's it like opening up your very personal private space to hundreds and hundreds of people? That must be kind of interesting.
I think it takes a certain personality that is willing to do that, but it's really fulfilling. It's really satisfying. It's not. It's also very inspiring because you're meeting people who you're having very real kind of creative discussion with, and that really informs everything else that we do.
And what's it like being in this creative space, West 78th Street Studios? Used to be American Greetings, and the artists have just taken this place over. It's so, as you say, inspiring just to walk through here, just to get to your space, come through all these other galleries. What is that like on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I mean, everyone who's in the building has kind of a varied background and a varied vision. And so we all kind of operate together on the level of making it a whole experience for everyone who comes here, but we are all independent of one another and have our own vision kind of dissected into our separate spaces, which is really nice because you can see a lot of different concepts and visions with, depending on the space that you enter, if that makes sense.
Right, and so you've got everything you need here to survive in the Survival Kit Gallery, right? What are you missing? Is there anything missing? Obviously, it's great when people come, but what else? Anything else you're missing?
A laundry machine. That's about it.
Okay. So if you could do your laundry here, you'd be all set.
To be able to do my laundry here.
That's great. Alex, thanks so much for taking time to talk with us. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.